Well, hello. In this video, I am going to show you how to use the Services module in Squareflo CMS. The Services module allows you to manage your services page, regardless of how your page looks or how it's set up. In this case, we're looking at the services page on Flowprint.com, and you can see there's a neatly organized page listing all the different things that Flowprint does. If we click on one of the services, it will typically take you to a detail page where there's a little bit more information, an image, and then a quote request form. Now, the module is very easy to use and easily accessed through the content management system. You just want to log in, then click on services, and this will open up the module where you can see all the services that you currently have listed. If you're starting out with a new site, you might start with no services. That's fine. The process to add a service is very easy. I'm going to add a service for embroidery. So here I've got my text. I'm going to copy my service name. I'll paste that in there. I'm going to choose my image for this service. So there's my embroidery image. And then I'm going to add a description. So here's my little description. You don't have to have a super long description, but it is up to you. I always think the more text you have, the better, just to be, informative and detailed. And then I'm going to just set up a bullet list here, and I'll just say, make sure everything looks decent. I'm not going to proofread this now. There might be typos. With the services module, you can also set up categories. So here I've got some categories. So I will say that this is related to custom apparel. We can even do band merch like that, embroidery. These are all my categories. You can see some of them are set up to focus on certain keywords that I think people will be searching for when they're looking for custom embroidery or custom apparel. But that's how easy it is to add a service. Now my service has been listed. There it is. I can also go and manage my categories. So those categories that I chose are all listed here. I can add a category, so I could say, whatever I want to call it, and just hit the checkbox, and that will add a new category, which I can then also delete. So now that I've got this service added, I'll just go to the services page. I'll just click here to refresh the page, and I should now see my embroidery service. So there it is. Something to just point out, when you go edit the service after you've added it, you do get access to change the slug. So I could, for example, say Regina -sk to just optimize my slug a little bit for a keyword, embroidery Regina or something like that. So now if I change that and I go click on this listing, we'll see that it's still going to the old slug because I didn't update this. I didn't refresh this page, the previous page, but now it's been refreshed because I obviously have loaded it again, but I'll just double check and just reload this page. So the listing should now go to the detail page, which has the new updated slug, which is a little bit more search engine friendly, containing the keywords Regina and SK as well. So that's how easy it is to use. If my client fills this form out, I'll just put my own details here and I'll just say just testing. But if a client were to fill out, or a prospective client were to fill out the quote request and submit, it would just take a second. It tells you that it's been sent. You can obviously track the success page in your Google Analytics, set it up as a goal to track, and then see how many quote requests you're getting through the services page. And then if you go into the content management system and click on contacts, you'll see that there's a new contact request that came in. It shows you which service it came through, so you can see it's a quote request that came through embroidery, which is neat to see. And then, as you could check out the details, and you would obviously also receive an email. So I'm not going to focus too much on the contacts module, but that's how easy it is to set up a service and how handy the service module is in order to sort of set up pages that are targeted at certain services that you do. You can also organize the page. So for example, I've got Christmas cards showing up right now. I don't need that to be so high up in the list because spring is around the corner. I might actually put t-shirts first and team jerseys second, or soccer jerseys because we're heading into spring, and maybe hats. So if I go click publish, and I go back to my services page, you'll see that the order of my services has now been updated. So now I've got t-shirts, soccer jerseys, and hats first. And even if I go to the home page, my order should be updated because the home page also reflects the same order that I have there. So I still have hoodies showing up here because hoodies is the 4th listing. No, it isn't. Oh, it's because this listing is not featured. So in order to feature embroidery on the homepage, I need to make sure that the star is selected. So that's how you feature a listing. So if I click here and I go back to the homepage and I refresh, I should now see embroidery. So that's how you show featured service on your homepage. But depending on how your website's set up, you might or might not have featured services on your homepage. If we didn't set it up to show featured services, then featuring the listing won't really do anything. 90% of the websites that do have services that we have set up in the past 2 to 3 years will have the ability to show featured services on the homepage. Well, hopefully this video has been useful. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, yaku@squareflo.com, or you can just go to Squareflo's website and fill out the contact form. If you would like to be informed of any new tutorial videos that I post in the future, please make sure to subscribe to the Squareflo.com channel on YouTube, and you should be able to get a notification next time I post a video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.